Everybody gonna be saying, man, I'm being Roy Jones Jr. I'm coming out like Roy. Y'all must have forgot.
The current Town 4 PB boxing champion, Terence Crawford, made a bold statement during a live session on social media that stunned the entire fighting community.
I always been a fighter. I play sports though. I play any sport.
In a recent interview, Terence Crawford spoke passionately about his desire to fight Canelo Alvarez, calling it a defining moment in his career. He described the matchup as one of the greatest potential bouts in modern boxing and emphasized how important it would be, not just for himself, but for the sport as a whole.
The fight, I feel as if that's a legacy fight. I feel as if, this is the biggest fight in boxing today. I feel like this fight right here is like the last of the Mohicans. We both coming in the era where Floyd Mayweather was #1 pound for pound, Showtime, and HBO era.
Although Terence Crawford is smaller than Canelo Alvarez, he recognized the magnitude of the potential fight. Despite the clear size difference, Crawford viewed the bout as extremely important. The challenge was tough, but he never gave up, displaying his determination and resilience.
Two guys, top 3, pound for pound, going head to head with each other. And I understand, Canelo is bigger than me and whatnot, but I'm up for the challenge.
When asked if he feared anything about facing Canelo, Crawford acknowledged the possible challenges due to Canelo's size and punching power. Drawing from his experience fighting larger opponents throughout his career, Crawford said, "I really think his striking strength and physical bulk are the only things I should be concerned about." He analyzed the fight logically but remained optimistic and open-minded. "But who knows? We don't know how I'll handle his punching power or size once we get in the ring." Reflecting on his past, Crawford stated, "I've been fighting bigger guys my entire life, so I'm very familiar with that aspect of the game." Crawford viewed a clash with Canelo as an intriguing blend of different physical traits and boxing styles. He looked forward to discovering how their similarities and differences would create a competitive balance inside the ring.
Canelo and me is the same height. I got longer reach than Canelo. I'm faster than Canelo. But Canelo is bigger than me. He's stronger than me. So we both giving away something, but we both gaining something at the same time.
Saudi Arabian royal, His Excellency Turki Al-Alshik, played a crucial role in trying to make the Canelo versus Crawford super fight a reality. His efforts behind the scenes have been vital in bringing both sides closer to agreement.
Terence Crawford was with Turki Al-Alshik at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turki Al-Alshik calling you out. What's your response to Terence Crawford's call out tonight?
No comment.
During Crawford's impressive performance against Israel Madmer at 150 pounds for PBS, Turki Al-Alshik approached promoter Eddie Hearn with the idea of initiating negotiations with Canelo's team. Turki's goal was to host a mega bout as part of Saudi Arabia's expanding role in global combat sports. Initially, Canelo declined to comment on Turki's efforts. However, he has now formally signed a 3-fight deal under Turki's leadership, indicating a shift in his stance.
His Excellency has been pushing that fight. It didn't seem like it was something that Canelo was really up for, to be honest.
In an interview with fightnight, Eddie Hearn, Canelo Alvarez's longtime promoter, discussed the difficulties in finalizing a fight with Terence Crawford. "I would be quite surprised if that fight happens," Hearn said, highlighting Canelo's reluctance despite strong interest and pressure from His Excellency Turki Al-Alshik. Hearn admitted that Canelo didn't seem fully invested in the idea. Turki has been pushing for the bout hard, but Canelo's passion for it seems to be missing, he noted.
I take 80% of everything. Sure, if you take a soda in the arena, I need to act it. It's different. I know in his mind he thinks he can do whatever he wants because he's very talented fighter. He's a very good fighter. I like how he fights, but that's why there are weight classes. Yeah, and he knows.
Eddie Hearn addressed Canelo Alvarez's doubts about fighting Terence Crawford, emphasizing that Canelo is concerned such a win wouldn't be fully appreciated by fans. According to Hearn, Canelo believes critics would downplay the victory due to Crawford having moved up multiple weight classes, from 147 to 168 pounds. When I've spoken with Canelo about that fight, I think his feeling is, if I beat Crawford, everyone will just say I beat a 154-pounder. Hearn explained. Canelo reportedly prefers facing fighters who come forward and engage in aggressive battles, rather than elusive boxers who rely on movement. I don't think he wants to fight men who are always moving. He wants guys who come to fight. Hearn said that he added that Crawford likely wouldn't be able to fight that way due to his size disadvantage and inability to stand toe-to-toe with Canelo. Still, Canelo remains a reigning undisputed super middleweight champion at 168 pounds. In 2023, he retained his dominance with wins over Jamie Munguia and Edgar Berlanga, further reinforcing his preference for opponents with similar size, style, and the potential for big financial returns.
Beterbiev on February 22nd. Canelo could fight Bivol for the undisputed light heavyweight world championship. There's a fight. Charlo. It was about Williams Skull. Back to the undisputed. But Canelo will fight anyone. But I don't see a lot of options for him right now. So maybe the Crawford fight is in play. If it happens, as good as Terence Crawford is, I just think he's too big.
It's also known that Canelo Alvarez has demanded $150 million for a potential fight with fellow super middleweight star David Benavidez. This figure reflects Canelo's preference for highly profitable, legacy-building fights over risky matchups with smaller fighters like Terence Crawford.
When you think, what are the options for Canelo Alvarez?
Benavidez.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen either. He's put his flag in the sand, hasn't he? 150 million. I know he takes less, but I just don't see that. He's now up at 175, Benavidez. I don't see him coming back to 60.
Eddie Hearn further explained the challenges in arranging the Canelo versus Crawford fight. While many fans are eager to see it happen, Hearn noted that Canelo seems more focused on alternative opponents. He reiterated that Canelo reportedly asked for $150 million to fight Benavidez, a demand that makes about unlikely. Hearn suggested that financial and stylistic factors continue to complicate Canelo's fight decisions.
I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just,
Oh man, you a whoop his ass. Yes man type stuff.
no.
If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his
Terence Crawford, meanwhile, has made his intentions clear. After his sensational 2023 win over Errol Spence, which unified the welterweight division, Crawford moved up to 150 pounds and defeated Disrael Madmov, demonstrating his readiness to take risks. Crawford has openly expressed his desire to face Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds, a leap of 2 weight divisions. However, such a move would require him to overcome significant physical disadvantages, including power and size.
But you come in at 68. Come in under 68. Because if you come in at 68, right?
Yep.
By fight night, you're over 175 pounds. Can your body carry that for 12 rounds against a naturally bigger man?
Respected trainer Buddy McGirt has raised concerns about Crawford entering the super middleweight division at the full 168 pounds limit. McGirt warned that if Crawford comes in at 168 pounds, the extra water retention could push his weight to over 175 pounds by fight night. I don't think Crawford should come in at 168, McGirt said. If he does, by the time the fight starts, he might be over 175, and that could affect his performance.
Stays under 75, he'd do spectacular. But to carry that extra weight, you figure if he comes in, comes in 68, just say for instance, fight night he's 75. That's almost 30 pounds more than his normal weight. Yeah, his best weight's 147. So that's 28 more pounds that you got to carry for 12 rounds against a naturally